Welcome to online digital marketing training. In this video, I'm explaining about the Google Ads. Topics will be like once you run the campaign, how to edit Google Ads campaign. Like some changes you want to do, like campaign you want to pause, delete, ad groups you want to pause and delete, new keywords you want to add, or negative keywords, location in such a way. You made some you want some changes and how to do it. Apart from that, I'll teach you what is search terms and how to check them, and at the same time auction insights, where you will see the competitors information. Okay, so before we go for that, I'll tell you one campaign I've run before, that is called Kurnool Cabs. There is a website actually. For this campaign, we targeted the location called Kurnool. So one campaign I've created, one campaign, and ad group one. Then keywords I targeted something like cabs in Kurnool. I think one keyword only targeted, one or two keywords. Now, I mentioned to Google that someone searching this keyword, show my ad. And location I've targeted is only Kurnool, the particular place only, not any other place. People who stay in that place, they only can see the ad. Now I put some 500 rupees daily budget, 500, and automatic bidding I've used, and I've used max CPC, something like my max CPC, something around 40 rupees. Maximum, I want to pay Google 40 rupees. It can take 1 rupee, 2 rupee, max 40 rupees. This was my settings on campaign. Now, once you set up, how it is performed, what actions you have to take. This is very important, guys. Anybody can set up a campaign, but to make it as a profitable campaign, you have to see the analytics and you have to optimize your account. Even Google Ads also, you have to optimize so that you'll be getting a better results. Now let's jump to that campaign. So this is the campaign. This is an old campaign. It's not a fresh campaign, but still we can see the analytics. Once you run the campaign in the dashboard, you will see how many clicks you got it, how many impressions, what is the average CPC, and total how much cost. Then what are the different campaigns I have? Then what are the search keywords, like what keywords I mentioned. Now what are the search terms, what people have searched. And after that, how was my text ad? This is how the text ad was. And if you're running any display campaign, how is that ad? And how it is performed on the mobile phone, tablets, computers, and day and hour. This is also very important for you. It's called ad schedule, which time it is performing good. If you think that 6 a.m. to 12 p.m. is very good for you, next time when you're running the campaign, in this time only you can focus more. At the same time, gender and age things also. So directly you can go from here, guys, or else directly you can go to the campaign. Now let me go to so many campaigns I've created here, but the main was this one, Kurnool Cabs, 500 per day. It's a search campaign. And see how many impressions I got it, how many clicks. In Google Ads, they're calling as a interactions at campaign level, interaction rate. So it's also called click-through rate, like number of clicks by number of impressions into 100. Average cost and how many conversions happened. If you set up a conversion tracking, you'll also find how many conversions happened also. Okay. Means conversions here means when it comes to my website, filling the form is a conversion. So 2 people fill the form. It doesn't mean that we got only 2 conversions. Most of the people directly called our business also. That is also a conversion. That also you can track. Right. Like suddenly you got a raw data, like some of your client created a campaign, but he has some issues. You don't know, right, what settings he has done, whether it's automatic bidding or what. So how to check them? So click on the campaign, which you want to check it. On top side, you have an options called more details. Click on this and edit in settings. Then you will see, you will understand the complete options he has selected. If it is good, it's okay. See, this is the campaign name. Networks, he targeted showing ads on search network and he unselected them. This is good option actually, because showing search partners on display is waste of money. Languages, which language people he want to show the ad, and budget 500 per day. And bidding, this is very important. So what bidding he has used? He used automatic bidding and max CP is 40 rupees. Max you want to pay 40. If you want to change it, if you don't like this budget, then you can change it anytime. So click on that, you can change it. Even daily budget also, guys, if you want to change it directly, you can change over here and you can save. So campaign edits, you can do like this. Location also, he was targeting the Kurnool place. If you want to change, you can change over here and click on save. And other settings, if any others, you can do that. So everything is fine, it's okay. Next. So as we discussed, if you don't want to continue this campaign, you can pause here and you can remove it. Pausing is better instead of losing the data. Just pause it so that this campaign will not work and budget will not be utilized. Next, you want to create a new campaign, always you can click on this plus symbol, you can create a campaign. Next, click on the campaign. You will be going to the ad group level data. If you think this ad group is not enough, you want to add another ad group, you can always click on the plus symbol and create an ad group. Now see, when it comes to only one ad group you created, you can see the clicks, impressions, CTR, and all the things. Now, when you click on this ad group, you will go to the keyword level data. If you see only one keyword I've targeted, you want to add another keyword, click on plus symbol, keep on adding the keywords. Even keywords also, if you want, you can pause it, you can remove it. If you want to change the match type, this is a phrase match. From phrase match to exact match you want to change, click on this, edit. From phrase match to exact or broad, you can change it. That's it. Now you will see the keyword level data. One more thing, guys, at keyword level, you will see the quality score also. But when you check in your campaign, once it is live, by default, this quality score will not come. Mostly clicks, impressions, CTR, average CPC only. Conversion quality score options will not be coming. So to add it, just top of that, there is an option called columns. Click on the columns, modify columns. See, as of now, you have these options, keyword. Let me remove quality score and conversions. Most of your campaign will be like this. See, there is no conversions, there is no quality score. To add it, click on columns, modify column, then left-hand side, you have an option called quality score. Then check it, then it will be available. Now you want to add a conversion tracking also. Conversions, conversion, how much conversion value, if you mention that also will come. Apply. So remaining columns, if you think it's required, you can add over here. Because this is the old campaign, the quality score is not showing, because only for the live campaign only, it will show you the quality score, because quality score always compare with the another advertisers. In the next class, I'll teach you more about quality score, ad rank score. It's more of theory, but it's very important to understand so that you can better perform. In the next class, I'll be explaining this. Right. Now, this is the campaigns we checked. And if you want to change how to do that, I explained. Now, when you targeted this, what people have searched, let me check. Left-hand side, search keyword, you have an option called search terms. Yes, so this is what people searched. I mentioned only one thing called cabs in Kurnool, but people are typing Ola cabs in Kurnool. Because cabs in Kurnool, I mentioned as a phrase match. So how phrase match works, Shashi?
Before or after?
He can add anything, right? Before and after, he can add anything. That's why if you see here, customer have typed Ola cabs in Kurnool, still my ad appeared.
Yes, sir.
But here the problem is customer want to book Ola cab and suddenly came back to my website. Maybe he's not interested. Or maybe I can divert Ola cab visitors to my website. It depends on your business. The small business, you don't think that people will convert, then block this. So select this, add as a negative keyword. So next time when people are searching Ola cabs in Kurnool, your ad will not be appear. Or else, then what happens when people type Ola cabs in Kurnool, the ad will not appear. But when some people type cabs in Kurnool Ola, it will come. But whenever people are searching with Ola, I don't want my ad to be appeared, then go to negative keywords. In the plus symbol, you can mention Ola. If the word Ola is available, then ad will never appear. So I've already added here. So Ola, Uber, train, PDF, these all things. So that's why search term reports. You said that in interview, someone asked the question. This is the one they asked the question. Search term report. This is really important. So by seeing this, you can understand what is people behavior, how they're searching, for what keyword I have to push it, what keyword I should not be pushing. Now, Uber also same thing. If you don't want, you can block it. Remaining all okay, fine for me. Remaining keywords, I don't have any problem. Then I'll keep continue it. So all of you, first select a search keyword. Don't add too many keywords, 4 to 5 keywords. That to phrase match, you use it. And the next day, check the search terms. If any search term, if you feel that it is relevant, you can block them so that you will not appear next time someone searching that keyword, your ad will not appear. Or directly go to negative keywords, add that word. This is about the search terms. Next thing is Auction Insight. Auction Insight is a place where you will check how your ads are appearing as compared to your competitors. Google never reveal your competitors' information, but here it will tell you how it is performing. Let me check. Auction Insights. Right. Now, if you see here in the Auction Insight, I will see all my competitors' information. Just Dial, Ola Cabs, Make My Trip, Gozo Cabs, Redbus. These are all the competitors. You means you are here. This is the domain which you worked. What are the domain it is? Now here, these are all the terms you can check. Impression share, overlap rate, position above rate, top of page rate, absolute page of rate, outrank share. Let me tell one by one. If you put your cursor over here, it will give you information. See here, impression share is the number of impressions you received divided by the estimated number of impressions you are eligible to receive. Like everybody eligible to receive 100, but you received only 46.5% based on the budget and all these things. Okay. When it comes to Just Dial 43, Ola Cabs 41. Okay, so we are somewhat better over here. Overlap rate means when your ad is appearing, how many times Just Dial appeared, how many times Ola Cabs appeared, how many times Make My Trip appeared. Put your cursor. Overlap rate is how often another advertiser's ad received an impression in the same auction that your ad also received an impression. Okay, so you can't overlap yourself. That's why it's blank. You check with your computer. When your ad is appearing, Just Dial appeared 39%, Ola Cabs 44. So you observe only Ola Cabs is giving just somewhat competition for us than any other thing. So overlap rate is when your ad is appearing, they also appeared. They might be coming on top or below, whatever it might be, but they're appearing. Position above rate means both of us appearing, but 1% of the time, Just Dial came on top of us. 16% of the time, maybe Ola come in first or second, and we came third, like this. See here. Position above rate is how often another advertiser's ad in the same auction shows in a higher position than your own when both of your ads were shown at the same time. By seeing this also how you're performing, you can see. So none of them is giving competition, but Redbus is giving good competition. 78% of the time, they're coming on the top than us. Then there are two parameters, top of page rate, absolute top of page rate. Top of page rate means when you're running ads, 1, 2, 3, 4, top 4 ads will be there, right? In SCRP. Top of page rate means anywhere in the top 4, if you appear, that is called top of page rate. Absolute top of main means exactly in the first position, how many times you appeared. So when it comes to you, 95% of the time your our ad appeared on the either first, second, third, or fourth, which is great. Just Dial 86%, Ola Cabs 95, Karnool Cabs 91, 93, 75, and 100% Redbus. When it comes to first position, we appeared 78% of the time on the first position, remaining or less. And when it comes to Redbus, 89% of the time. So Redbus is giving good competition. You can beat them by your CPC, your quality score. There are a few more options. You can try that. Finally, outranking share means is how often your ad ranked higher in the auction than another advertiser ad. So how many times you perform better than Just Dial? 46%, 43%, 44, 44. So this auction insights give you an insight like whether you're doing good or not, and who is your most competitors who are giving a tough competition. You can see this. Okay. So once you create a campaign, first check you got a client. What are his settings first? Whether he done perfect or not. If it is not done perfect, how to edit them. And after that, what is the keyword they targeted? And what is the match type? Then what are the search terms people are searching? If it is good or bad. If it is bad, how to block them. And you can block them in the negative keywords. Next thing is auction insights, like where you will see the how your competitors are performing over here.
Sir,
Yeah.
can you explain impression share again, please?
Impression share is nothing but based on your budget, location, how many impressions you are supposed to get. You are supposed to get, assume 100, but you got 46%.
Okay.
Okay. This guy got 43%. So you can put your cursor, you easily understand. Is the number of impressions you received divided by the estimated number of impressions you were eligible to receive. Means you are eligible to receive 100, but you got 46 only. So percentage is 46 by 100 into 100, 46%.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Right. For the tomorrow's topic, let me prepare now only. So digital marketing course in Hyderabad. There are ads appearing. 4 ads are appearing. Everybody paying money, but this guy is coming on the top. Why?
Placement is there, sir.
No, my question is,
Oh,
this guy is paying money, this guy is paying money, but why this ad is coming on the first position?
because they bid more.
They pay more money. So you say that this is called ad rank, guys. Means your ad rank, first 2, 3. This is called ad rank, we said. According to SCRP, total top 4 ads will be there and bottom 3 ads will be there. It's not mandatory, sometimes keep on changing. Ad rank means position of your ad. It can be 1, 2, or it can be 7. Now you're saying that ad rank depends on what? Ad rank depends on?
Positions.
So it's called CPC, cost per click.
Cost per click, yes.
If your CPC is good, you will come on top. This is what our basic understanding. Ad rank depends on CPC, but actually ad rank will not depends on CPC. There is another parameter also. Okay, only if CPC is good, you can't be on top. So Google started something called quality score. Quality score also matters. That I'll be explaining tomorrow. What is quality score and how it works. It's more of maths. Tomorrow session completely will work on that. This will be good for the interview. Okay.
Okay.
And practically the quality score, it's not decided by us, it's decided by the Google. But if you know that perfectly, you can improve your quality score and your campaign will better perform. And 1 second. Next, client has made some changes. Suddenly something happened. You don't know what happened. And client says that it can be client, your friend, whoever it might be. you're not rectifying the mistake. You not find what is the mistake. How to check what changes they made? So Google have a good option, left-hand side, there is an option called change history. Whether you pause the campaign, whether you deleted the campaign, whether you've added some keywords, everything you will see in the change history option. Based on that, you can find, okay, this is the thing happened, that's why campaign is paused and all these things. So as of now, 11 changes are there, and you have to watch from down. So March 17th, one phrase match, exact match added. 12/7 and 12/8, 3 negative broad match keywords added. So 25th, one negative exact match keyword added. In such a way, all the changes you will see over here. That's good. Based on how this is the problem happened because of adding the negative keyword, this is triggered. This is how you can see it. And left-hand side, devices settings, which device I'm getting more clicks. Obviously, these days mobiles are more, and computers and tablets. Now, you can change settings also, mobile phones, edit, change bid adjustment. Like you found that mobile phones are more profitable. You see here, 2 conversions happened on the mobile phones only. You can change the bid adjustment. You say that I want to increase 10% bid on the mobile phones. So initially 10 rupees, he clearly mentioned. 10% means how it works. Your CPC is 10 rupees. Increase 10% means 10% of 10 rupees is 1 rupee. So total it will become 11.
11 rupees.
Because you're giving a boost to this option because it's performing well. Now computers, you getting 21 clicks, cost is there, but conversions are not happening. Then you can edit, bid adjustment. You can decrease. You can decrease 90%. Means 10 bid will become 1 rupee. Means initially you were paying 10 rupees, now it will become 1 rupee. Now see here, if I mention 50, 10 will become 5. So what I'm doing is I want to completely show my ad on desktop. I'm decreasing the chances so that this budget will be utilized for the mobiles. Apply. So it depends on your campaign and niche. Based on that, you can do the settings. Now we made some changes, right? Left hand side, see the change history. That is, let me refresh this. June 25th. Okay, it's taking time maybe. But generally it has to show. Next, guys, the left hand side, you'll be having option called recommendations. Google Ads always recommend you to do some repairs actually, like you're targeting location, or else you're using a phrase match. Sometimes they'll ask you to add broad match, and you're not adding a search partners. They'll tell you that add search partners. Sometimes they suggest you to go for smart bidding. Based on that, they will be having a score actually, but you don't have to worry much about the score. Whatever the suggestions Google is giving, if you follow them, then it'll give you 100%. But see, I'm showing my ad on the only SCRP, not on the search partner. They say that if you add search partners, I'll give you 10 marks. But I don't want search partners because search partners, my ad is going to the people, but conversions will be less because of my previous experience. Then I don't want to add it. Now Google asks you to go for smart bidding. I don't want control to give it to the Google. So whenever you got a recommendation, read it properly, then only apply it. Now here it's saying that your account budget is exhausted. This is okay. But all the recommendations you don't have to follow. So let me go to another campaign or what they are suggesting. Let me see here. As we discussed, one account can have 20 ads account. Right. See, we have some recommendations here. Yes, most of the time you'll be facing an issue of account suspensions also. There are many reasons, especially this suspension will come through shopping ads. So if you want to run a shopping ad, so many rules and regulations are there. The reason why our account is suspended for our client is we are selling some products which have some pharma related products are there. So they suspended the account. So working on that. Now see why all of your ads are not showing. You can't serve ads. Okay, this is like because it's not working. They're not showing the proper results. But when the campaign is actively working, they'll give you recommendations of add these more keywords, these kind of things. But check them properly. If you think it is relevant, then only add them. Otherwise, you don't require to do it. Okay. Now all these settings done, device, audience nothing but the information you're getting. Then tools and setting, this is billing information. And here is an option called access and security, where you can give this Google Ads access to another person. Like you want to work on your client. Your client will not give his Gmail ID password. What he can do is come back here, click on plus symbol, whether he'll be giving a read-only, standard, or admin. So he can type his email ID and click on send invitation. So, but the particular email ID, they'll be getting a message that you got access from this guy. If you approve directly in Google Ads account, you can see this. This is how we can give access. In the setup, that option is there. And measurement, we discussed about the conversions. And in the planning, we already see the keyword planner. There is one more thing called performance planner and reach planner that you'll be learning in the later classes. One more thing is ad preview and diagnosis. Your ads are live, but how to check where my ad is appearing? How will you check, Shashi, whether your ad is appearing or not? You will search on Google, right?
Yes, sir.
But most of the time you're searching on the Google, unnecessarily impressions are happening. You're not clicking, then your click-through rate will come down. That's why instead of searching here, Google Ads started one option called ad preview on diagnosis and the planning, ad preview on diagnosis. Here, you can search your keyword, caption kernel. Then it will tell you whether your ad is appearing or not. Here, impressions will not be counted. See, you got something like this. So you can see like this. So this is the interview question also. They'll be asking you, how will you check whether your ad is appearing or not? So don't tell them that I'll be searching on the Google. Then there is a possibility to say, thank you very much. We don't need it. Because searching on the Google, unnecessary impressions will come. So tell them that I'll be checking in the ad preview on diagnosis because impressions will not be counted and I can say this. Okay. 1 second. So that's it, guys. We learned about campaign edits, search terms, negative keywords, auction insights, various options, and how to give access to others. What is the ad preview and diagnosis options? So in the next class, I'll be uploading more about quality score, ad rank score. These are also very important for the interview. So guys, if you own a company or a website, you're looking for a Google Ads or digital marketing services, you can send me directly an email, subhashmangalam786@gmail.com. Or else if you want to get trained from us, you can call us in the number, or else you can fill the form over here so that we will be getting back to you. Thank you very much.